Yeah. What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this beautiful money-making Thursday. Here at Pick Dawgz Morning Show, man. Y'all know the drill. We're live 365 just to let you guys know our thoughts, opinions, and how we see today's action playing out. Today's special, though. This is not like any other of the 365, man. This one is special. This one, baby. This one, the madness begins, man. We wait all year for these 3 days. The next 4 days, really. What a run. Buckle up. Let's get ready to cook it up. Game starting about an hour. We're going to go through all 16 of them in college hoops. We'll talk a little NBA. We'll talk a little NHL. Get you guys the information you need to know and get you, ladies and gentlemen, in and out of here, man. Money making Thursday. Let's let the madness begin. I got the franchise player with me here today. Chris. What's happening, my man? How you doing today?
Doing good. This is my time of year. I'm ready for the March Madness to finally begin. We've kicked things off with the first four, the NIT, but now we're getting it going. This is where the real shit begins, and I'm ready to make some money. I'm ready to enjoy this tournament. And all of a sudden, you blink, and we're gonna have playoffs here from the NBA and NHL, and we're gonna be in the thick of baseball season. So we're here, ready to break it down and make everybody some money.
Let's do it. Brad wins bets. What's happening, Brody? How you doing today?
Doing good, man. I mean, how could we complain? I think this is, potentially the best Thursday of the year. First Thursday of the NCAA tournament. Come on now. I had goosebumps waking up this morning. Feels like Christmas morning. So I'm fired up. I'm fired up and ready to go over the slate with you guys.
Let's cook it up. Let's cook it up, man. Let's break it down. Bitler, what's happening, my man? How you doing?
No, I can complain. 1-2 yesterday. My best bet was the Houston Rockets Titanium. I might have to put them in timeout. I normally don't have a do not bet list. And then the SMU Mustangs just all that talent against Miami, Ohio, and couldn't get it done. So just pathetic. Anyway, today's a new day and lots of stuff to get into. So we'll bounce back.
Yeah, it's all good, Brian. I'm coming off a little bit of a rough one as well. I was on both those plays with you. My top play yesterday was the Rockets as well. It was too good of a spot, too good of a situation, man. I hate fading my Lakers. I hate doing it.
I'm shocked you didn't have the Lakers yesterday.
So the spot gotta be gravy for me to take the other side, and it was. I lost though. LD, a 40 burger, damn near a 40-point trip. Dub, damn.
LeBron had 32.
LeBron went off too.
Yeah.
Goat, man. Shit. That hurt to be on the other side of them boys yesterday. I lost with Utah Valley. Oh my God. Utah Valley. I had them money on that shit hurt. They were getting beat that whole game. Came back. Had the ball. 30 seconds left. Block. Rebound. Timeout. All right, coach, draw some shit up. We ain't lost 27 games. We've won 27 games at home in a row, right? We ain't lost at home since 2023. Coach, dial some shit up. Coach ain't dial shit up. BS ass play, BS ass result.
Damn. Pelicans were the only team that got it done for me yesterday. So
yeah, I had Pelicans too. Damn, Brian, you had my car yesterday.
Yeah, we were in sync yesterday.
So just what it was. And then I was mad I didn't have PV. I was mad I didn't put it in my stars. I left some shit on the table yesterday. I ain't leaving nothing on the table today. I got like 9 plays today between the NBA and college hoops. Most of it, I think 8 of them are in college hoops. Just one in the NBA. So that's enough talking, man. We got a lot of ground to cover. We got a lot of shit to talk about. We got a lot of shit to do, man. It's money making Thursday. Let's get into it, fellas. Let's do it. We know what y'all here for. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. There we go. Like Costi said, don't forget to join the bracket challenge. You still got about 40, 50 minutes to get in. It's free. First place, I believe, gets 3 months of their capper of choice. Second place, I believe, gets 1 month. And third place gets a week. All 3 places also get swag. So check that out, y'all. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. It's on the front page of PickDawgz.com.
I think it's 2 months. I think for first place.
Or 2 months. My bad. It's on
Yeah,
there.
something like that. Still,
You'll see
hell
it
of
on there.
progress.
There you go. All right. We're going to go. There's 16 games. We're going to do 8 slots of 2. That's how we're going to end up doing it today. Then we'll do NHL. Then we'll do NBA. All right. First game of the day. It's a good one. And I'm sorry about the graphic shit. I don't know why Canva will be doing that, bro. I can't. It's going to take me too long to fix it. So, y'all get the picture, though. It's just kind of a representation. Y'all know what the line is. It's TCU, 2.5-point dogs against the Ohio State, man. Ohio State, about minus 150 on the money line, total 145.5. And we got Nebraska, the Cornhuskers, 13.5-point favorites in this thing, total 137.5. I believe Nebraska's looking for their first tournament win ever.
Yeah. Yep. 0-8 all time.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it either.
What a fucking stat. Franchise. We start with you. How we looking?
Yeah, I think that Nebraska gets that win, but it's not going to come easy. I like Troy and the points. Troy, if you look at their numbers this season, fared very well against teams that shot a lot of threes. They defend the 3-point arc pretty well. Troy, also a team, that hangs around. You got to remember this team that went to overtime with I think they went to triple overtime with USC, double overtime with San Diego State. They have wins over tournament teams as well. I'm pretty sure they beat Akron in the regular season as well. Yeah, I think that they can at least hang around with Nebraska here. I think the pressure's on Nebraska in this game. So give me Troy plus the points here. I think Nebraska wins, but I think Troy covers.
There you go. Ruffalo taking Troy here in this first slot. Brad, what you doing in these first 2?
Yeah, I'll cover this first game of the day. TCU, Ohio State. Give me the Buckeyes. It should be a good competitive game, but I really like how Ohio State finished the season, and they got a man that goes by the name of Bruce Thornton, who will be the best player on the court. I think he takes over this game late, and I think Ohio State gets the win. Give me the Buckeyes. And then I am with Chris. Give me Troy. I've been saying it, man. Nebraska, great regular season team when they got that crowd in Lincoln behind them, when they got all the momentum in the world. When they don't have that in this tournament style of game, we saw it in the Big Ten tournament. They did not look good at all. I think Troy hangs in this one. I'm not sure if they win, but I think they hang in it. Give me Troy plus the 13.
There you go. Got 2 on Troy to start the day. 1 on the Ohio State. Bittler, what you looking at?
I'm glad I'm starting off where I feel comfortable at, and I hate to do it going against my good friend Chris Ruffalo, but I love the Nebraska Cornhuskers laying the points here. The line's down about half a point. And you know what the 2 biggest bet tickets are going as we start the show today? It's USF and Troy. I just think the story of the day will be big public dogs getting crushed by huge favorites today. So I'm going to start off with Nebraska. I think they've been sleepwalking through the second half of this season. I think they know that they're 0 whatever in the tournament, and they're just going to come out and lay belt to ass to Troy. So I like Nebraska a lot.
For me, we did our bracket video the other day, and in that video, I took Troy.
So did I. On my bracket, I got Troy.
On my bracket, I have Troy. So, but the thing is, it's different when you got to put that money on the line, and I don't have no money on Troy today. It feels like Brian was saying, it feels a little public doggy, and I don't like being on public dog spots. I'll do it every now and then, but I gotta love it to do that, and I don't necessarily love Troy. I do love that stat about Nebraska wetting the bed 0-8 in the tournament, never won a game, and we getting plus 650 with Troy. If I were to bet it, that's where I would be. I would just take a shot on the outright money line and say fuck them points. So start the day out trying to get some money. But I'm just being honest with you. As of right now, I don't have any money on this game. In my bracket, I did take Troy. I don't like how public it is, though. But I think Troy, if they can defend the 3-point line, I think they could be in this game. So that's my thoughts. I'm also going to take another dog. I'm taking the TCU. Fuck Ohio State. Come on, man. Football, basketball, it don't matter. It's fuck them. I've been a hater of this TCU team a lot this season, but I went and really looked at both of these two teams' schedules this year. Both of these two teams coming out of two of the tougher conferences. But I think TCU's a little more battle tested. I do. And I think TCU played the better teams better than Ohio State played the better teams. To me, this feels like a legitimate 50-50 style game. And in that style game, I want to attack the plus money with TCU, and I would or have the points in my back pocket. I can make the argument Ohio State's a little overrated in this game. Coming up, everybody just watched them play Michigan tough. I know TCU lost to Kansas in their last one, but before that, they were playing some of their best basketball of the year. So it would only be a plus money shot for me here on the Horned Frogs, a team I've hated on a lot this season, but I think there's value on them in this one. We'll see what happens.
At bet? I'll give you 2.5.
Let's do it.
All right. First game of the day. Let's get it started. Come on.
Fuck it. Let's do it. First game of the day.
All right.
All right. TCU. Okay. Let's go to the next slide, y'all. USF. 4.5-point dogs. Louisville. Lang 4.5. Louisville. They're not in Nebraska territory, but the picture ain't pretty for them either. 0-5 last 5 years. Straight up in the tournament. Is today the day they get their first win? Or does the public darling USF get it done, man? High Point. Wisconsin laying 10.5 here in this one. It's an interesting matchup as well. Brad, what you think in these two?
Yeah, when the bracket came out, I was all over USF. Now I think the value has just been completely sucked out of it. So, no Mikel Brown for Louisville. I still lean USF, but probably would stay away if you're only getting 4.5. Like I said, I just think you missed the mark on that. That's one you probably wanted to bet early. So still lean USF, but I don't love it at that number. But I am going to lay it with Wisconsin. Like Brian said, a public dog. I see a lot of people jumping on this High Point team. I just think it's a terrible matchup for them. Wisconsin has a ton of size. High Point's tiny. And Wisconsin's a team that's going to be able to score with High Point. High Point's going to be able to pick up they're going to want to pick up the pace, but they're not going to go for tit for tat with a team like Wisconsin. So, yeah, I'm not overthinking this one. I'll lay it with the Badgers.
Badgers for Brad wins bets. Bitler, what you looking at?
Oh boy, South Florida. I love my South Florida Bulls, but like Brad said, I think the value's all out of this, and now it's been bet down to a point where I'd like to be on Louisville. South Florida's won 11 straight. They've covered 8 of 10 or so. So people are just on them too heavy, in my opinion. I think the town of Louisville is going to shine through today. I'll lay the points with the Cardinals.
I'm on the Cardinals as well, man. Freemium for y'all. But y'all already knew that. I've been yelling about Louisville all week. As soon as this game opened, I said, hell no. As soon as everybody, they mama, uncle, and auntie on Twitter is on the Bulls. Everybody on the Bulls. I think that's the biggest public dog on the board. And I want to be on the other side. It's kind of just my thoughts on this one, man. I know Mikel Brown, 0-5 in the tournament. Today, they get it done. Come on, Pat Kelsey. Let's get it done, man. Louisville. And I like that the number has shrunk. It's giving me a better number. I would have laid what it opened at. So I just, I sucks that Mikel Brown is out. And, I kind of we got last night on SMU with their best player being out. So, there is something to that, but I think Louisville is the better team coming out of the tougher conference. I think they get it done. We'll see what happens. And I'm going to take High Point plus 10.5. I might sprinkle on that money line personally, man. Brad made some good points. High Point is little, but High Point plays the 3-point line really well, and we know Wisconsin wants to shoot a ton of threes. So it's like neutral site. If the 3-ball ain't falling for Wisconsin, this game could be dumb close for no reason. And of all the games in the early block that I think have the best chance for an upset, it's this one. So I'm on High Point. It's not a premium bet. I did get a little scared, but depending on how them first few games go, once I cash, you know what I mean, and once Brad give me my hat, I'm gonna take I'm gonna sprinkle a money line high point. We'll see. Chris, how you feeling?
I'm on both dogs here. I'm sick of the term public dog being thrown around like it's going out of style. The public doesn't always lose. And the fact of the matter is that Louisville, they're not the same team without Mikal Brown. USF is physical. They can hang with Louisville here. Louisville, more finesse. They like shooting the threes, like you guys have mentioned. But there's also the fact that Louisville's careless with the basketball. They're around the national average in turnover percentage on offense. And this is a USF team that gets turnovers at a top 50 rate nationally. So I think that South Florida, as long as they can close out on the perimeter, South Florida's team is battle tested. They played a bunch of top 100 teams in the non-conference portion of their schedule: VCU, Oklahoma State, Colorado State, Alabama. They got a win at home against Utah State. So yeah, there's some teams that didn't make the tournament in there, but there are some teams that did. And South Florida's hung around with them. They're well coached under Brian Hodgson. It's like you guys have said with Louisville, or Jay said, Louisville has not been able to show up in these big moments. And, fact of the matter is they were about a 50-50 team without Mikal Brown. Yeah, you could look at the most recent stretch when they didn't have him. They went 3-1, but look at the situations of those. They played Syracuse, who was a doormat. They got the win over Miami, which was a good one. But then you played SMU in the conference tournament on a back-to-back, and then you lost to Miami. So now you're playing a USF team. Lights are bright. I think that USF is live to win this game. I think they at least cover with the 4.5. And I think High Point covers here as well. I think that it's just the high octane nature of this offense. If the shots are falling for Wisconsin, this one can get out of hand early. This one could get ugly. But High Point has history playing the Big Ten. They played Purdue last year. They kept it respectable against the Boilermakers. I think they can do it here against Wisconsin. I think this line's gotten a little bit out of hand. I think if Wisconsin wins this one, maybe a 7 or 8 point win. I'm taking High Point the points.
All righty. From the franchise, we got Bragg on square. We got Chris on dogs. We got me all over the place. Brian fading the public.
Chris is on all dogs today. I'm gonna keep track. He's got three for three so far.
Let's
three
see
for
what
three. I'm gonna see how many. I think he goes 11 for 11 on dogs. We'll see.
Remember, so Brad did win the bracket last year. I want to remind y'all.
Brad, but bracket's different. Any bracket might, if I had a girlfriend, she could fill out a bracket. The meat and potatoes is the spread, covering the number, getting the money. I love to fill out the bracket, but boy, they're already different than my first 2 picks today. I filled out South Florida. I filled out Troy. And now today I don't like either one of those 2.
There you go. Fair enough. Let's keep it rolling, y'all. We got Duke. The Dukies. Like 27.5 on Siena. Holy shit. First really huge spread of the day. And we got the Commodores. Vandy. Laying 11.5 on McNeese. Bitler, we start with you.
This is the pick I like the least out of all the ones I've given out. I'm going to lean towards Vandy and lay the points here. Again, I think we're going to see big dogs like this go down. Vandy had the loss to Arkansas, but they're far and away have a talented squad. I think they come out and win this one by 20 over McNeese. I'll take Vandy.
I'm on Vandy as well. I think they would shed McNeese wire ass kicking. This is not the McNeese of the last few years. I know the past couple of years this has been a good darling underdog team, but this is another low-key public dog that I'm seeing. And it's kind of crazy. The thing about Vandy, as somebody who's been on the Vandy train all year, it's been hilarious to see how everybody else perceives Vandy. One day they love them, the next day they hate them. Like, this is a Vandy team that just knocked off Florida and then was favorites to beat Arkansas in the SEC championship game by 2.5 points. Now they're only 10.5 against McNeese. So you like them against Arkansas in the SEC championship game, but now you don't like them against McNeese? I just don't understand the public sometimes. They crack
people are fickle. They're like women. They're fickle.
They crack me up, bro. So I think this line should be like 13.5, 14.5. Personally, I think McNeese is getting some love because of the last couple seasons. When I look back at how Vandy performed this year against the bad teams, they flooded them. Vandy didn't mess around with bad teams this year. They have one of the best records in the country. They are one of the best teams in the country. I think they flood McNeese in this spot. We'll see what happens. And then for me in the other one, this is my least favorite game we've talked about thus far. I kind of lean Siena 27.5. I won't bet it. I really don't even want to tell y'all I lean that way. It's just, if I bet Siena, I'm gambling. So I got like 8 plays today. No real reason to throw away or even do shit like this. So that's my thoughts on that one. Chris?
Yeah, I'm betting Siena plus the points here.
Okay, if
Thing
you
with
are, I
Duke.
like it. Okay, I thought I was crazy.
No. So here's the thing. I think obviously Duke wins comfortably, but I think 27.5, 28 is too many. I think they win this one by 23, 24. The thing with Duke is you're expecting them to cover a big number, but they're 287th in adjusted tempo. So they don't play at a fast pace. They don't play at a pace where they run up and down the floor and just, drill teams like we've seen Duke do earlier in past seasons. They're also 341st in average possession length on defense, bottom 25. So they make teams play in the half court. Siena's not going to score more than 60 points in this game, but I have this one like 77-52. So still sneaks us in the back door with Siena there. So I think Duke wins comfortably. Siena covers. What was the other one? It was
McNeese Vanderbilt.
Yeah, I'm going to take Vandy.
Wow.
I liked McNeese a lot, but the fact of the matter is that Vandy, I think, just has too much firepower for them to keep up with here. The limited times we saw McNeese take the step up in class this season. I mean, they got drilled by Michigan by 41, but realistically, who didn't? But, I mean, they've had success against other mid-majors on a neutral, Murray, George Washington, Middle Tennessee, but none of those teams are the level of Michigan and Vandy. And I think that Vandy pulls away in the second half, wins this one. If it's 11 and a half.
Really only played 2 step-up games this year. It was at Michigan, they got flooded, and then at Santa Clara, and they got beat.
And they got beat by 12, yeah. That's true, against another tournament team. So I honestly think it's closer to that Santa Clara number. I think it probably finishes around 13. So I like Vandy 84-71.
From the franchise. He took a favorite. Woo!
I thought for sure he'd take McNeese.
So I thought he was too, to be honest. Brad, what you looking at here?
Yeah, I'm with you guys on Vandy here. The Southland Division or conference, it's like, all right, you played SFA. Other than that conference was pretty ass. And now you're going against Vandy. I actually think we're getting really good value with Vandy at this number. I mean, Vandy was laying, I think Jay said Vandy was laying 11.5 points throughout this season against SEC teams. So it's like, I don't know. I just think a lot of people are getting too cute with McNeese here. Vandy rolls. And then I like a lot in this Siena game. I do lean Siena plus the points because I do think this is going to be a very low-scoring game. What kind of counteracts that? I actually like a Siena team total under 54.5. I don't think they score over 50 points in this game. Both these teams play at a snail's pace, as Chris said. The under is 23-11 in Siena games this season, 22-12 in Duke games this season. This game is going to be played in the half court, and I just don't see how Siena puts up many points against Duke. So I do like Siena plus the points because I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. But I think they cover, but I still like the Siena team total under too. So I think there's a lot of opportunities to attack the Siena Duke game, but I think it's going to be a very low-scoring game all around. I think you're on a mute there, Jay.
I'm muted. Sorry. Oops. This game scares me a little bit because this is the first year we're all not together in Vegas. It's kind of crazy, but I got the vibes in this game that this that game. There's tons of Duke fans that are always there. This game's gonna be right down to the wire. ATS, everybody sitting there chilling, and it's gonna come down to like a last second shot from Siena for the back door. They down 30, hit a 3.
Yeah, 100%.
The place goes crazy. I can see it happening here. We'll see. All right, let's keep it rolling. We got the North Dakota State battling it out with Michigan State, the Izzos, Sparty. And we got Woo Pig laying 15.5 on Hawaii. I'm up first here in this one. I'll be 1,000,000% honest. Arkansas is my tournament winner. I got Arkansas winning the whole damn thing. I think Coach Cal finally gets it done. The thing is, honestly, I don't feel great about laying the 15.5 here. I just don't. Arkansas has been one of the most profitable teams in college basketball this season. They are head and shoulders better than Hawaii. I don't know. I couldn't click that Arkansas button this morning. So I guess that's what I'm here to tell you. I think they go deep. I got them winning the whole damn thing. I think they win this game. I think they win it comfortably. I did not lay the 15.5. So we'll see. And then I didn't bet this game either. The Izzos and North Dakota State. I don't know a whole lot about North Dakota State. It's kind of why I didn't really bet this game. My thoughts on it, I do think the Izzos are head and shoulders a better basketball team. I know they haven't played all that well recently, but I think this is kind of a beatdown. So I would lean Sparty, but I haven't bet this. Chris,
Yeah, I'm going to be back on the dog here. I like North Dakota State in the points. The thing for me is that North Dakota State shoots the three fairly well themselves. They prefer to shoot threes, and Michigan State is 344th in the country in 3-point shot rate allowed. So they give up the perimeter. And if those shots are falling for North Dakota State, they could make it dicey. If the shots aren't falling, this could be like a 20-point win for Sparty. Don't get me wrong. But I think North Dakota State will hit those shots. I think North Dakota State, for being in the Summit League, doesn't get enough credit for how maybe they can rebound with Michigan State in this game. And the thing is, North Dakota State, it's once again the turnovers. They're good at protecting the ball. Michigan State below the national average in turnovers on offense. So they're careless with the basketball. Those extra possessions could matter for North Dakota State. I like the Bison and the points. And I'm going to go with the over in Hawaii, Arkansas. Wouldn't surprise me if Hawaii top 90 in that one, but I think Hawaii can run with them. Hawaii wants to run, and I think that could be a high-scoring game. One of the few totals I like in the first round. I like the over 158.5.
all right, from the franchise, Brad, what you doing here?
Yeah, don't love this slot. I would lean toward North Dakota State as well. Michigan State's going to win this game, but this team's just not built to cover these big spreads. You know, slower paced team, pride themselves on the defensive side of the ball. I think North Dakota State keeps in this one, probably a 14-point win for Michigan State, if you ask me. And then Hawaii, Arkansas, I gave out, which is kind of a crazy pick, but I gave out Darius Acuff under 26.5 points. He hasn't had a line this high. I just think it's a sell high spot on Acuff. I think Acuff's a guy who's going to perform in the big games in this tournament. But I think in this one, yeah, they beat up on Hawaii, but I think they get other guys involved. Maybe see some bench players late in the game when they have a big lead. So I think it's a good sell high spot on Acuff's points if you're able to bet college player props.
I'm mad at that, honestly. I kind of like it. And to me, like, off of Arkansas winning the SEC tournament, like, I don't want to be on them immediately in this game for me. It's kind of, so I'm kind of with Brad in that thinking where it's, and that's, if I don't want to bet Hawaii, but it is a low key sell high point on Arkansas. So we'll see. See if Hawaii can keep it within the number. Bitler, what you thinking in these two?
Now I'm going to go with, I'm not wild about this segment here, but I'll take the over Hawaii, Arkansas, like Chris did. It opened up at 160.5. I think it's down to 157.5. But Arkansas, one of the best offenses in college basketball, and I think Hawaii, their strong suit's defense, but I think they can keep up offensively with Arkansas. So I'll take the over.
All right. We keep it rolling, man. We keep it pushing. We got North Carolina, the Tar Heels, a blue blood, going up against VCU. There's a lot of people on VCU today. The public, but a lot of people I respect, too. That ain't just public bettors on VCU, too. So it's an interesting game here. We got Michigan laying 31.5 on Lil Low Howard. Total 151.5. Franchise, you up first.
Yeah, give me Michigan to bludgeon Howard. Unfortunately, I think it's just wrong place, wrong time. Michigan wins this one by 40. Just like a lot of these 16 seeds, you get your one seed or your one win, but now you face the 1 seed. Michigan drums them here. I'm going to take VCU money line against North Carolina. I'm just not high on this North Carolina team. And this has nothing to do with the absence of Caleb Wilson as the standalone reason for this play. I think it hurts this team without him. But even though you do have Henry Visar in the middle, and it's hard to replicate 7 feet, VCU still has that defensive pressure, and they make life hell for anybody they go up against. And VCU relishes these opportunities to face these power conference teams, and they always show up for the tournament. I think they're live. I think there's a reason this line is this short. I like VCU plus the points. I like VCU money line plus 120, but maybe to cover your ass, I don't know if plus 120 is enough for me here. So maybe you take the plus 2.5.
Fair enough. From the franchise on VCU. Brad, what you doing?
Give me the Bison. Give me Howard plus the points here. Yeah, this team is on fire to finish the season. Obviously, they're going against a team like Michigan, but I watched that Howard UMBC game. Howard got some guys, man. They got a great guard in Bryce Harris, Cedric Taylor III, and a solid big man. They got some guys who I think could put up some points and not keep this one close, but keep it within 30. So I'll take a shot with Howard. I made the video on VCU, North Carolina. I gave out VCU, but I said in the video, I'm probably not going to bet this game. This game, I don't know. It scares the hell out of me, but it's a lean towards VCU here.
Brian, what you doing?
It's a tough one here. I'm going to take North Carolina here and lay the points. The money's basically, and bets are basically 50-50 on this one. But one of the biggest mushes I know has VCU ×2 today. And it's odd. People are confident with VCU. I just don't see it. North Carolina is missing their top guy, but this team's massively talented. I know they're a blue blood team, but I'm going to lean towards the North Carolina Tar Heels and lay the points.
I'm kind of thinking of Brian with this one. We're not talking about the same guy, but one of my biggest friends that's a mush loves VCU today too. But
It's
one
weird.
of my
I don't
sharpest
get it.
friends,
I don't get
one of
it.
my sharpest friends that I know likes them too. So it's like, I don't know. It's kind of a weird one. Me personally, fuck what they think. I'm tell you what I think. I think North Carolina is the play. I do. No Caleb Wilson, no problem. Like, I'm not down talking VCU. I just don't. And it wouldn't shock me if they won this game. I just think North Carolina is the better team, and I'm getting them under a bucket. Like, I just think North Carolina is slightly undervalued here. Like, that's just my thoughts. Like, this line really should probably be like 5. But there's so much money on VCU, respected money, that it's drove it down. So, I don't know. My thoughts
We're
are,
in tune
I do think
today. We're in tune today.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. But it is what it is. It seems like we've been in tune the last few days, kind of. But I'm gonna be on North Carolina in this one. I think the Tar Heels get this one done. I don't have huge thoughts on this Michigan Howard game. I kind of want to take Howard here, but it's like, do I really want to fade Michigan off a loss? It's like, do I really want to do that? So it's like, there are spots to attack today. Fading some of these 1 seeds is like, I don't have to do it. So 31.5 is a lot, though. I'm tempted to take Howard here. And I like that Brad was kind of in agreement with me and what he was trying to say. So we'll see. We'll see. Keep it rolling. Hook 'em!
Oh, no. Here we go.
Hook 'em! Them horns. 2.5 point dogs against BYU. DeBanster and company. And we got trash ass Texas A&M getting 3 against St. Mary's. Brad, it's you.
Yeah. I faded Texas in their last game against NC State. Texas got me. I'm fading them again though. Cool, you beat NC State, but let's be real. NC State, they were asked to finish the season. They were not a good ball club. This line, I think, is very short. Very, very short. And I would probably set this line closer to BYU 4.5. Yeah, BYU had their struggles in conference play, but we saw them finish the season off pretty decent. They got a win over Iowa State. Like, I like this BYU team. I think this is a very fair price. I will be betting this game today. Give me BYU. And then I'm on St. Mary's as well. This is just a clash of styles. Texas A&M, they're going to want to, play fast, play in transition. St. Mary's isn't going to let that happen. I like to take the slower teams in these type of matchups. SMU is much bigger as well. I said SMU. St. Mary's. St. Mary's is much bigger as well. They can hit the 3 ball. They're the number 1 team in the country when it comes to a free throw percentage perspective. St. Mary's is a team you want in the tournament. I don't think they go far, but they'll get out the first round, no doubt. Give me the Gales.
All righty, Brad. Fading both Texas teams. Mm-hmm. Okay. Bittler, what you doing?
I'm going to go with the over in Texas A&M and St. Mary's, opening up at 147.5. Pinnacle has it at 148.5. From what I can tell, we're seeing heavy action on the under here. I just think we're going to see a lot of scoring back and forth. I don't really love the side in that game at all, so I'm going to lean towards the over.
Do y'all not see the graphics?
I see Sixers and Kings.
For real?
On the YouTube, it's showing the NBA, but on our stream here, it's showing college.
Oh,
so
for me,
y'all
I
been
see
seeing
Sixers
NBA comments. Let me know. Y'all been seeing NBA graphics this whole time?
Yeah, I'm looking at the YouTube stream. It's been NBA graphics the whole time. I just noticed.
Oh shit!
Wow. Why y'all didn't say nothing? Nobody in the comments. There's 900.
Nobody's paying attention to that.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. On my screen, I see college hoops. Like it's been college hoops this whole time. That is.
Yeah, like on our thing, it's like on this side, like behind the scenes, we see college.
I don't. I see NBA.
That's crazy. I'll show you. See, on my screen, it's college.
I got Kings and Sixers up one for me. So.
Oh my god, bro! Technology, bro. All right, that's crazy. I don't know how to fix it.
We'll get timestamps going for the people who rebought.
Wow. That's on me. I don't know. I mean, but then again, I just showed y'all my says college, so it's like it is what it is. All right. That kind of just made me mad.
That's not the intent.
Yeah, like, cause what?
Someone said run it back.
Oh man, wow.
That's about to piss off the guy that said get through it quick.
That's crazy. Let's see. I'll try to fix it here in a second. And but for now, we're talking about Texas and BYU. Y'all know where I'm at, man. In my bracket, I did take BYU. I had BYU going pretty far. Fuck that. I flipped. I changed my mind. Hook 'em. Hey, we battle tested, man. And bro, this Texas team, we've been up and down a lot this season. We've been really inconsistent a lot this season, but we play in spurts. Coming off that win the other day, I think we get this win here. The thing is, you know how many times this year I've seen BYU lay an egg? Like, I was fading BYU for majority of the season and was cashing like nobody's business. I didn't took them a lot down the stretch, like into the tournament. We made a couple bucks with them in the tournament, but here now, I think this is a game where the line kind of tells you what you need to know. When I saw this line open up, I said, "Yep, here we go. It's the 11-6. Here we go. Down goes BYU." They're extremely banged up. Saunders is out. I think they got like four players out for BYU. So it's like, to me, you're really just betting on DeBansta. That's what you're betting on. And he's that damn good. I'm not here to, tell you he's not good. But this Texas team, they've played a lot of good players this year coming out of the SEC. And I think they win this game. So it's going to be a sweat, though. I'm going to let you know right here, right now. It's not going to be a easy cash. It's going to be a fucking sweat, bro. If you had Texas the other night, you already know what I mean. Down the stretch, we was up, 8 with a minute 40. Somehow, some way, it came down to the last possession. Like, it's going to be a sweat. But I do think Texas comes out, prevails, and wins. So I'm on the Longhorns. All right, and then in the other one, I like St. Mary's. I like St. Mary's in this one. Like Brad was saying, it's a clash of styles between two different teams. Texas A&M wants to get out and run, while St. Mary's wants to slow the game down. St. Mary's, off of not making their conference championship game, losing to Santa Clara, I just think this team's gonna be motivated, and I think Texas A&M is gonna really struggle with this style of play. There's not a lot of teams they've played this year that are gonna play this style of play. So it's like, if you think A&M can get out and run, take A&M, but I don't think they can. I think St. Mary's gonna slow this shit down, methodical, and A&M's not really equipped to play that way. So I'm on the Gales. You St. Mary's. Chris?
Yeah, Texas money line for me. I said it in the bracket video. That there's always usually one team that plays a first four matchup that wins. Could see if it's Miami, Ohio against Tennessee tomorrow, maybe, but I think it could be Texas here against BYU. I think this Richie Saunders injury is still a big deal for BYU. I think it puts pressure on AJ DeBanza under the bright lights. I think that Texas, like you said, their battle test. I think they can hang around here. I like Texas plus 2.5 and money line. I also like St. Mary's though. I think this finesse Texas A&M team that likes to score. It's going to run into problems here against St. Mary's. St. Mary's very physical. They usually step up pretty well. So give me St. Mary's laying the 3. Hey, looks like they're up.
Yeah, I think I got them now. That was so weird. It's never done that. And y'all just let it happen in the comments. I blame y'all. If y'all let that go on 30 minutes. So that's on y'all. But that kind of just threw me all the way off, bro. But I'm back. Penn, Illinois. Illinois laying 25.5. Georgia, St. Louis, Georgia laying 2.5. Fittler, shoot.
Tough one here, but I'm going to take the Georgia Bulldogs and lay the points. What St. Louis has going for them is they haven't covered 4 straight games, and usually that's something I like to look at, trying to take them. But I just think Georgia's shown something down the stretch. They've beaten some good teams like Alabama, Texas, Kentucky. So for me, at this short number, I'm going to take the Georgia Bulldogs in the SEC roster.
I don't like this game, man. I don't like it. I don't. This feels trappy, bro. This shit feels so fucking trappy. I think Georgia is the better basketball team, but it's like, I know Mike White. I know this Georgia team. They were better this year than I gave them credit for, but this would be perfect. Picture perfect, crystal ball, Georgia to lose this game outright. Bye, Georgia. So I'm going to take St. Louis. I think in my bracket, I took Georgia. This morning I woke up, I think I'm taking St. Louis. St. Louis isn't playing that well right now. That's a good statement. That's pretty true. But the tournament's the perfect time to wake up. I lean St. Louis. We'll see what happens. I don't have any money on it right now. And Illinois is a what? 2 seed? Or 3 seed?
3.
I kind of like the way Penn playing right now, bro. But it's like I don't really want to fade Illinois coming off an L. So it's like forced to play, lean Penn. I'm not forced to play, so at the moment I don't have no money on this game. But Illinois, we all know they're a 25-point favorite. They are head and shoulders a better basketball team, but this is a team that lost 3 of its last 4 games. At UCLA, against Michigan, against Wisconsin. They barely beat up on Maryland, 6-point win. I don't think Maryland was all that good. The way Penn played down the stretch, and they just coming off of beating Yale, I think they can keep this one within 25. So that's my thoughts. Lean Penn. I don't know if I end up betting it. Chris?
Yeah, I'm taking Illinois by 30. I've just watched Illinois too many times to know that this team just drills inferior competition. Penn wasn't even like the third best team in the Ivy League this season. They're without Ethan Roberts, who's their best player. Could be without TJ Power, who had 44 in the title game because of an illness. I assume he plays, but even if he plays, I just think there's too much for Illinois here. I don't think Illinois lets up. I'm with you. I think the feel good story is Penn. I can't get there with them against Illinois. If it was against another 3 seed, maybe, but not in this spot. And I'm taking St. Louis plus the points money line. I'm taking them against Georgia. I just think there's more avenues to success for St. Louis to win this game. I think if this game turns into a low scoring game, I think it could favor St. Louis. I think Georgia, the only way they win this game is to turn this into a bit of a track meet. But we've seen St. Louis be able to run with teams, and I think that they run with Georgia here. We finally get to see Milk Chamberlain in the NCAA tournament after being snubbed a couple years ago with Indiana State. I think that St. Louis gets it done. So give me the Billikens.
All righty. Last two.
I still got to go.
Oh, Brad. Sorry. My bad, Brad.
No, you're all good. This one will be quick. I think Penn, Illinois has potential to be the biggest domination of the first round. I agree with Chris. This is a 30-plus point win from Illinois. Penn's just happy to be here, man. They won their Super Bowl beating Yale. Well, they're about to get absolutely slaughtered in this game. Just a matchup nightmare with Illinois' size. Like Chris said, TJ Powers may not play. Oh, my God, yeah. That one's going to get ugly. And then I do like Georgia in this game. Georgia just got done playing Bama, Florida, Tennessee. Bro, they're not worried about the Billikens. Come on now. This is a very fair price with Georgia. St. Louis didn't play. They've gotten worse as the season has gone on. I'm not overthinking it. Give me the Bulldogs.
All righty. Last two. Kennesaw versus the Zags. Zags laying 21.5. And Idaho, a.k.a. Idaho, playing Houston, the Cougars. Is it Brian?
I think you're up first. I think
It's me. Give me Houston. I think they would shed Idaho. Shout out Idaho, but this is a totally different animal, totally different monster here. And then when you look at Idaho's schedule, man, anytime they really played somebody good, they didn't really do nothing. So let me pull it back up again. Idaho played Sam Houston and lost 94-68. They played UC San Diego. They lost 75-67. And they lost to Notre Dame 80-65. So, you can lose to those 3 teams by margin. I definitely think Houston can come out here and put BTA. So, especially coming off a tough loss, give me Houston in the last game of the night. And Zags, Kennesaw, lean Zags, but I don't love it. Chris?
Yeah, I lean towards the over. I just think it's going to be a higher scoring game. Kennesaw likes to push the pace. The reason I don't love either side here is because that could play into Gonzaga's hand. Or if Kennesaw's making their shots, maybe they sneak in and lose this one by 14. So I'd rather play the over here, if anything. And Cougars and Vandals sounds like a good Thursday night out on the town, but I'm going to roll with Cougars. I think that Houston's defense is just unlike anything Idaho would have faced in the big sky. I think it's a mess for Idaho here. I think Houston 81-52, something like that. So give me Houston.
There you go. From the franchise. Brad, how you feeling?
Yeah, I picked Houston to win it all in my bracket, so I'm going to ride with them here, laying the big number. I think this team is built to go really far in this tournament. Idaho, cool story, great season, but they got another thing coming in this one. I'll lay it.
All righty. And Bittler, close us out.
Well, I do think the storyline here is where big spreads cover and cash tickets today. But this is the one case where I'm going to take the dog. I'll take Idaho plus the points. I don't like that they've cashed all these games lately. They've 7 of 8 they've cashed. Houston, though, has looked a little bit scary down the stretch. I just think Houston does enough to win this game by 20, but Idaho gets the cover on the back door, so I'll take the Vandals.
There we go, y'all. Let's go to the ice NHL. National Hockey League Association. We got how many games over there today? Let's see.
11.
Oh shit, NHL.
Chris, these dumb Bruins playing today. Hate the Bruins.
Bruins, Jets, Islanders, Senators, Red Wings, Canadians, Rangers, Blue Jackets, Blackhawks, Wild, Brian's favorite team, the Predators versus the Kraken, the Oilers versus the Panthers, the Canucks versus the Lightning, the Golden Knights versus the Mammoth, Sharks versus the Sabres, and Kings versus the Flyers. Chris, Mr. Reach Around, aka Mr. Wraparound. How we feeling?
I'm gonna go with Montreal on the road against Detroit. I've been really impressed with Montreal. Detroit, they've been struggling at home as of late, not as sharp on home ice. Little Caesars. I think Montreal gets it done in that one. It's a great coin flip price with the team that I feel is playing the better hockey. So, give me Montreal in that one. I'm gonna take the game between the Rangers and Columbus to go to overtime plus 340. Columbus played overtime in 6 of their last 10 games. 2 meetings this season both needed more than 60 minutes. The Rangers are playing better hockey right now as of late. They're also been better on the road this season. They're 23-13 against the puck line on the road, so they're keeping games close. I'll take the Rangers, and Blue Jackets to go to overtime. And just to appease Brian, give me the Bruins on the money line. Give me against the Winnipeg Jets. It's the most profitable home team in the NHL. Plain and simple.
Brad.
You know where I'm going with this. Not too tapped in on hockey today, but yeah, Bruins at home. Bruins at home. Simple as that. You could fade that all you want, Brian, but the system pays out. So Bruins all day.
I'm really tempted for a hat bet here.
He doesn't like happiness. He doesn't like rainbows.
Fun, yeah, which I respect.
Favorite color is gray.
Is it my turn?
It is.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Winnipeg Jets here. The Bruins are frauds. They're gonna sink like the Titanic in the second half of the season. Winnipeg, though, has lost. They've only won 2 out of the last 5, so they're not picking up steam. But I expect the Jets stock to be rising, the Bruins to be falling. I'm getting plus money with Winnipeg. I'm taking it. I like the Mammoth against Vegas. Vegas, I had the other night as a premium. Big mistake laying juice with the Vegas Knights. I like the Utah Mammoth, who've been struggling lately, but I like the plus 118. I think if you bet even amounts on Utah and Winnipeg, there's no way you can't come out ahead. So that's my 2.
I only like one game, and I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to take Vegas.
Screw Vegas. They screwed me.
Yeah, I'm going to take them here. It's a bounce-back game at home that also happens to be a revenge game. They just lost to Buffalo at home. This is their 5th home game, last 6 games. They lost to the Mammoth 5-1 last time they played. It was back in November in Utah. The first 2 times these 2 teams played was in Utah, both back in November. But Utah not playing all that well right now, losing 4 of their last 5. They did beat my Stars. Shout out to them. But off of that big win, I think they get back to regular schedule programming recently, which is losing. So I lean towards Vegas. Fading my Mammoth, my Coyotes. We'll see what happens, man. Shout out to my Stars. Justin, I will give a shout out to Otter, man, with the sleeve save. Oh, my God. He's him. He's him. Get your Stars Stanley Cup tickets in right now, bro. We own Ballerina. All right, let's go to the NBA. National Basketball Association. I do got some graphics. Let me see if that works. I still can't believe y'all let me go 30 minutes with the graphics being wrong. That is crazy. That really just fuck my brain up. All right, let's see. Let me check YouTube now to see if it's right.
This is one that Jay's not going to let go for a little bit.
Nah, I
No,
can't
it's
do
like going out to eat with somebody, and then 2 hours into the dinner, they say, "Hey, your fly's down." I mean, you could have told me 2 hours ago.
Yeah,
Your
like
fly's down. Yeah, come on.
one of the biggest shows of the year, bro. A lot of people gonna watch this, and they gonna half the show is gonna be wrong graphics. I blame y'all, bro. And who they gonna blame? Me.
Brian's speaking from experience.
Yeah, it happened to me the other day. I was out, and somebody said to me, "Your fly's down." I was like, "You could have told me 2 hours ago."
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. NBA. All right, we got two of my favorite teams going.
Yeah, Jay's got a
head to
choice
head.
to make here.
And he's got the button with the sweat coming off. Which one do you push?
My Magic
That's so good.
versus my Hornets. Hornets laying 5.5. We got the Wizards and the Pistons. Pistons laying 14.5. No K Cunningham. K Cunningham collapsed lung out for
I thought it was back spasms, and I see the collapsed lung this morning.
Yeah, out an extended amount of time. Huge blow for the Pistons. And Lakers. Heat 2.5 point home favorites in this thing. Chris, think it's you.
No, it was me for NHL.
Oh, so it's Brad.
Let's go. I'll buy in on the bad news with Detroit, and I'll still lay it. I'll still lay the 14.5. I think a lot of people are going to think, oh, Cade's out. The team might be sad here in the news. Nah, it's still Detroit there. And I'll lay with the Hornets. I was able to get Hornets 4.5 last night. Now it's up to 5.5. Don't love it as much, but Hornets got back on the cover train last game, beating the Heat by 30. They beat the Magic in their last two meetings by margin. I'm back to start riding the Hornets again. So give me Charlotte there. And then the last one's Heat, Lakers.
Yes, sir.
Heat here. Heat. Lakers back into a back-to-back. Just had those 2 wins over Houston. Now they're going into South Beach. I like Heat here.
It's up to 3.5 in that Heat game.
I would still take it.
Biller, what you looking at?
In this time frame, I'll take the Orlando Magic plus the points. I think, like Javon said, the book's caught up to Charlotte, and I think they're just priced a little bit too high. I love the Hornets, but I think this Magic team, I think it's a one-possession game, and you're going to give me 5.5 here. I'm going to take the Orlando Magic.
It's a good slot. It's a crazy slot. I agree with Brad. I like the Pistons here. No Cade, no problem. Still the best team in the East versus the worst team in the East. So they play hard for Cade tonight and get it done. Does huge blow for this team now. My best bet last night was the goddamn Rockets, bro. I felt like an idiot, bro. Like I just need to understand what that feels like to be on the Rockets and Luka going for fucking 40 and LeBron got 30. I'm sitting there like, oh my God. My grandpa texted me, like everybody texting me, the group chat going crazy. Everybody, Lakers, everybody, Lakers. And I'm just sitting there, I can't be excited.
Throwing on the couch. Damn it.
Yeah, I can't even be excited, bro, because I'm on the other side, man. Fuck. This is one of the worst feelings on the planet.
We're going to the American Airlines Center for this game.
The thing is I'm signing myself to do that shit again. Y'all always call me a homer. Y'all say I always take the Lakers. It's not true. When the spot dictates Lakers, I'll be on the Lakers. When the spot dictates the other team, I will take the other team. And tonight, the spot dictates to take the Heat. Bounce back game at home. That also happens to be a revenge game. Is the angle here. You also got the Heat coming off of getting blown out by 30. You also have the Heat coming into this game with the rest advantage. You also got the Lakers on a back end of a back-to-back with travel. Just too good of a spot not to take Miami here. Let's not forget, 2 games ago, the Heat were the hottest team in the league. Just 2 games ago. So it's a Heat-style spot. I don't want to fade the Lakers again, but I have to. Yeah, and I would play that 3.5. The fact that it's gone up to 3.5 kind of makes me like it even more. Up and over a bucket favor. You know everybody is going to, after they get crushed tonight or today in the tournament, they going to come back and try to get plus money with the Lakers. And they going to be sad. So, we'll see.
You're speaking my
and
language.
then,
Okay.
man, fuck. I agree with Brian, man. This is too many points, man. This is too many points, bro. I'm on the Magic. I didn't bet this game. I'm not gonna bet this game, but 5.5? Based on what? Based on what? The Magic got more wins. The Magic are the higher seed. The Magic have won just as many games coming out of the All-Star break as the Hornets have. I said on the jam session, man, this line should be 3. This line should be 3.
Yeah, back in the day, we'd get this at 2.5 or so. But
Yeah, this line should be Hornets minus 2.5, 3. And if this game was in Orlando, it should be Orlando minus 2.5, 2. You know, like, I think it's a legitimate 50-50 style game. So in that event, you give me 2 possessions in my back pocket. That's where I would want to be. I would want to attack the plus money with the Magic here. I got these 2 teams basically dead on same spot on the pedestal, like middle of the pack, Eastern Conference team, both low key and buy on situations, both future bright as hell. Love both of these 2 teams to death. I will have 0 money on this game tonight, but I lean Orlando. I think the line should be 2.5, 3. Chris? Orlando.
We're just trying to get a number here just to see what's at. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with you guys with the Pistons. Like you said, no Cade, no problem. It's more of a fate of the Wizards more than anything else. But yeah, I mean, it's I think they have the size inside with Duran. I think Duran goes off again. Maybe he's the one that you look at or target anything to sort of bring the value up on this game. Taking the Heat, laying the points. Heat off a loss this season have been a money-making system for me. 21-9 against the spread. Like you said, the back-to-back spot with travel, revenge game, all that jazz. So give me the Heat there. And I'm taking the Hornets. I think that you make a good point. This line feels a little bit hefty, but the Hornets have been the better team since January 22nd, basically almost the last 2 months. They're the second best record in the NBA, 19-6.
And I agree with that.
So,
and I agree with that. But 5.5 still feels like a lot.
I get it, but I'm just saying that the argument's just like that they have more wins and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, that's true, but lately it's been the Magic more recently, and I've said before, I think that with the Hornets, if they can keep this core together, they can keep this core healthy. This is a team you got to watch out for. And if it was in Orlando, you have an easier time convincing me to take the Magic. Obviously, the line's different, but in Charlotte, division rival. I mean, Hornets 9-6 against the spread this year. 60%. I'm gonna take the Hornets here.
All right. We'll finish the card out because the rest of the games are ass. Cavs, Bulls, Clippers, Pelicans playing again. They just played yesterday. And I'm trying to watch this game, TCU, Ohio State, in about 5 minutes, 8 minutes, whatever it is. Suns, Spurs. Brad's gonna throw me a hat. Bucks, Jazz,
Ohio State.
and Sixers, Kings. I think it's you, Bitler.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with the LA Clippers plus any points you can get. Yesterday, the Pelicans were my lone winner, and the Pels have been good to me. But, back to back, this is, to me, it feels like a must-win spot for the Clippers. Not that they're going to get it done, but out of this grouping here, I think lean into the Clippers is my best play.
For sure. My computer just froze. I don't know what is going on technologically the last week. It is like, oh my God.
You're cursed.
Oh, I guess so. Fuck. Let's see. I lean Sixers. Don't love it. I think if there's a game I only have one NBA bet tonight. If there was another game I want to bet, it's Jazz, and it's Jazz money line. The thing is, they are tanking, but the Bucks don't deserve to be laying points on anybody. The Bucks have nothing to play for. They're done. They're cooked. They're not making the play in. They would need they would need the Hawks or the Sixers to lose every single game for the remainder of the season, basically, to have a chance. Yet they're still being priced like a team that is trying to make it. No, give me the Jazz plus the 5.5. I kind of want to take a money line, but and I might do it later on in the day, depending on what happens today in college hoops. Spurs, I lean that way. And I would go back to the Pelicans. Fuck it. I cashed on them yesterday. I'm going to do it again. Fuck the Clippers, respectfully. On the
You're just
road.
a Clipper hater. You're a Clipper
I
hater.
am. They're a fade on the road. Pelicans profitable at home. Pelicans playing well. Pelicans not tanking. I like bad teams that ain't tanking, and that's the Pelicans. So I'll take them again here. We'll see what happens. It is a quick revenge, but I like quick revenge at home, not really quick revenge on the road. So that's my thoughts. Chris, what's your thoughts?
My thoughts is that the back end of this card absolutely stinks.
It's fucking garbage. Terrible.
It's horrible.
I got one NBA bet today.
Yeah, I'll take the Spurs just because they've been really good as a home favorite. But other than that, I got like literally next to nothing on the back end of this card. So
usually,
Spurs
most years, bro, the NBA be a sneaky money making opportunities on this day and tomorrow. Like I love betting NBA on Thursday and Fridays of the tournament. Like I usually be killing in Vegas on the NBA during this time, but I hate this card so much today. I hate it so much. Brad, close us out. How we feeling?
Let's see here. I actually kind of like Milwaukee in this game. Honestly, believe it or not, I like Milwaukee without Giannis. Milwaukee, they got Giannis back in the lineup, and they look like shit. He's out of the lineup. They covered in his last game. If you guys don't forget, there was a little bit of a run there where the Bucks were kind of balling without Giannis. So Jazz are so banged up right now. I would lean Bucks lane 5.5 on the road. I took Pelicans yesterday. I feel like I'm getting too cute if I take them again today. Yeah, that's it for me. Give me the Bucks.
All righty. Well, guess what, y'all? Man, we did it, man. We covered everything under the sun. The show could have been a little better had StreamYard/YouTube. And I fucked up my graphics at the beginning of the show, but we still got y'all a lot of good information. It's tournament day. It's March Madness, man. I'm so excited. I got a lot going on today. I'll talk about it here momentarily. First, we're going to hear from the franchise. Chris Ruffalo, what you got going on today, my man?
Yeah, I got a lot going on today. A lot of plays for March Madness. Got my college basketball big play. I also got a 5-pack from the college hoops. Got some bonus plays on there for long-term subscribers. I've got an NBA big bet, an NHL power play, and a 5-pack from the NHL. So you got, like I said, if you want something from every sport today, hop on a long-term pass. But if you want something individually, you can do that. But use the promo code PICK, P-I-C-K, get 15% off. Or, you can pair me up with Jay, Brian, Brad, pair all of us up. This is the time to do it. March Madness in a week, get you into the second round, a month, get you into baseball. So definitely make sure that you're checking that out over at PickDawgz Premium. This is the time we're going to make some money. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it. Hop on with Chris Ruffalo, PickDawgz Premium. Brad, what you got going on today, my man?
Let's go. We made it, guys. Before I get into what I got going on, everyone lock in Ohio State right now. Trust me. Just lock in Ohio State.
No, do not.
Let's ride together. I'm going to get a nice clean hat. Just trust me.
Don't let Brad drive you off a cliff.
Come on. Let's go. Let's ride. Buckeyes. 5 plays today. 5 plays today, all college basketball. Locked in, lasered in on college basketball. Play of the days in college basketball. Let's go. It's time. My first play starts in like an hour or here or so. So jump on it soon. Yeah, I'm ready. That's all I got to say.
There you go. Hop on with Brad. Wins bets. He's trying to defend his bracket title as well, man, starting here soon. So see if he can go back to back. Costi, how many people are in the tournament thus far? Let us know. Or in the bracket challenge on so far. Bitler, what you got going on today, my man?
My best bet is my titanium play 119 and 67, 64% winners last 186. It's in college hoops. It's a 7:00 game. You got all day to get in on it. If you bet $1,000 a game for last year, you'd be up over 90,000 with me. So make sure you check out the long-term plans. Team me up with any one of these guys for a long-term 2-for-1 capper special.
There you go. Hop on Brian Bitler, PickDawgz Premium. Continue to kick the crap out of the books. His work and his numbers speak for themselves, man. They speak for themselves. For me today, I got a lot of going on. I got one play from the NBA, my NBA Jam Session play of the night. I did drop it last night. I'm not losing this one. I'm cashing that one. So if you want to cash it with me, my only play in the NBA, you can. I believe I got 7 plays today in college hoops. So 8 total today for me. I end up adding one after I did the jam session. My biggest play of the day, we went 10 star today, ladies and gentlemen. We went 10 star. First round. College hoops best bet or big play, I think is what I called it. I am 14-6 in 2026 on my 10 star plays. I've cashed 7 of my last 8 on 10 star plays. My last 10 star play was like 2-3 days ago. I had the Hornets laying 4 on the Heat and they won by 30. So, you know, we rolling right now. When I go 10 stars to play, I'm going balls to the wall on. So I am going balls to the wall on one of these games in the tournament today, but I got a ton going on. The best bang for your buck is to hop on something long term. Get everything that I got today. Pin me up with Chris, Brad, Brian, Romanelli, Big Al McMorty, Tony T, whoever on the site, man. Pair us up. Let's make it a really good day. Don't forget, we have for new customers, we're running a promo for y'all right now. If you've never bought anything from us on the site, you got a free $30 credit. So technically, you can get anybody's top play today if you really want it for free. My code is J30. I believe Brad's is Brad30. Chris's is Chris30. And I think everybody else, the code Live30 should work for you. So, yeah, man, if you've never bought anything and you want to bet today, you want to get advice from a top handicapper or free 30, I think works as well. So, let's do it. Let's do it. Plus credit guarantee. If you've lost with us before, you should have credit in your account if you haven't used it. It's a lot going on, man. It's the greatest time to be alive. Let's cook it up. Let's break it down. And let's enjoy these next couple days, man. Let's enjoy it while we got it. Money making Thursday. Parlay time, man. Let's parlay it up. And then let's get ready to watch some games, man. Chris, what you parlaying up today? I'm so sad I'm not with y'all right now, bro. We supposed to be getting ready to go, to the buffet, man. Like, fuck. I'm supposed to be getting ready to get
you're sad?
we supposed to be getting our wristbands right now. Costi, you got the bands. We got enough bands. I'm so sad we're not in Vegas right now, but it's good.
We're supposed to be planning to like sneak in. I mean, what? Make sure that you guys, if you use those promo codes, the 30 promo codes, it is for first time buyers only. So if you bought with us before, it won't work. But just keep that in mind. But parlay today, let's go with Texas plus 2.5.
Okay.
Let's go with the over in Hawaii, Arkansas, and Siena plus 27.5.
All right, little 3-teamer there from Chris. I kind of like it. I might play it. Brad, what you looking at?
Yeah, let's go Siena team total under 54.5 and Houston lane 23.5.
Mr. 2-teamer. Brad wins bets. Bitler, what you parlaying?
Nebraska minus 13, Louisville minus 4.5, and Idaho plus 23.5.
Okay. I'm gonna go St. Louis money line, Texas money line, Utah Jazz money line. 3-teamer. If you're scared, you can go ATS on all of them. I think you'll be just fine ATS, but might as well try to make some money today. We'll see what happens. All right. That's what I got for y'all, man. Best bets, PickDawgz Premium. Bracket challenge is too late to get in. Hopefully you got in, man. I'm winning this year, so get ready to lose.
Winning what? Second place?
Oh, man. That's all I got for y'all today, though, man. I'm excited. Should be a fun day. Next couple days. Chris, you got any final words?
Let's make it a winning day. Enjoy the madness, everybody. That's what we've been waiting for.
Brad, any final words?
No, let's appreciate these times. It'll be over before we know it.
Man, we'll be in the dog days of summer before we know it. It'll be nothing but baseball. So I did enjoy it while we got it. WNBA.
WNBA.
Shout out to
Don't forget
WNBA.
about
We will have WNBA. Shout out to Doug. And shout out Aja finna get a Supermax, 1.4 million.
Although they got to sign a contract, don't they, for WNBA?
Yeah, it's not like official. Like there's a lot of free agents. Still, it's a lot of business that has to happen, but it's gonna happen. It's basically the.
All right.
So we should be good. Any final words for you, Brian, before we get out of here?
Go Winnipeg Jets and let's sweep the board. Fuck the Bruins.
Fair enough. Let's go Pelicans. Fuck the Clippers while we at it. And hook them one last time, man. Hook them horns. Hopefully we get it done. And yeah, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, send this to a friend. Check out our bracket challenge if you want to. And yeah, I think that's it. See y'all tomorrow. We out here. Peace.